Okay, so now we've rinsed and we're suctioning. I'm gonna let Miss Gabriella hold that suction so she can use it anytime that she needs it. Let's see how she's doing. Well, she's doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well. We have a little bit of pink here. That has probably collected overnight. Here we have a tiny bit of purple. So we're gonna talk with Miss Gabriella about flossing and we're going to demonstrate. But overall, she looks very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to use this regular floss. So I'm going to wrap it around my fingers. And then we are going to kind of saw it through her teeth this way. And we're going to hug this tooth and go up and down about 3 times. I'm going to use a different little piece, slide through again, and slide up and down, hugging the tooth. See, the plaque came right off. We prefer to not just slide down and come back up. See, it's when we slide down and just come back up, we leave this plaque here that's hugging the side of her teeth. That's why we want to engage it, hug the tooth, give it a nice little hug, like you're giving your mommy a hug, 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 slide it out. And we also want to be careful when we come through, we're sliding through, hugging, and we're going below the gum, but not invading the space where the tissue connects. See, because that hurt her. So we don't want to do that. We just want to come here, get below where the teeth come together, hug the tooth, and then come back out. And each time, we're going to a different piece of the floss. We're not going to use the same piece of floss. I mean, we're not going to use the same area of the floss all the way through. That's why we get a string of floss, so that we can change the area, so that we're not taking that floss that we just got out of in between the teeth and going to the next area and pushing it back down into that area. So we want to change the area that we work with. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we flossed all of Gabriella's teeth just for the sake of the demonstration, and I promise I'll go back and I will finish. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do when we finish with that is I'm going to use this instrument. I'm going to use this one on the bottom, okay? And I'm going to just very gently come here and remove anything. And now I've already flossed down here, but I'm going to look for anything that is hard. Okay, when you hear a click, that means it's a little bit of tartar down there. Now, Gabriella's been away in New York, like I said. So this would be about 6 to 8 months since we've cleaned her teeth, because she's been working and very busy. So she doesn't have too much plaque here. That's very good. That tells me that she has been doing a good job of flossing. So I'm going to open her a little bit more. I'm going to put my thumb here so that I can protect her tongue so it doesn't get hurt, and then I'm just going to glide this instrument along. So it looks scary, but it's not. See, I'm just going to gently hold it against the teeth and glide around very gently, looking for anything that is adhering there or that has stuck. How we describe it is that it would be like barnacles on the bottom of a boat. The barnacles on the bottom of a boat start out soft, but when they stay there for a long time, they get hard like rocks, and then they have to be scraped off. Did you hear that? That was a piece of tartar, and it comes right off. I just have to hold my instrument just right, just like that. Came right off. So we will do this on all of Gabriella's teeth to make sure that she doesn't have any tartar. We don't want tartar because tartar makes your gums very unhappy. And tartar and plaque, when it sits there too long, is what makes your gums bleed when you brush. So when our gums bleed, we want to make sure to get them really nice and clean, and the bleeding will go away. We don't want to avoid brushing because they're bleeding. It just becomes a vicious cycle. So we will go through and we will scale, that's called scaling, all of Gabriella's teeth. When that part is done, we will go to the next part, which is called the polish. We will take a little bit of this toothpaste and we'll put it in this little plastic cup. It's a little rubber cup. And then with this cup, we will glide around these teeth in the middle, all the way around. Very carefully avoiding her gums so that we don't hurt her gums, but we are going in that space where plaque seems to hide. And we will do this on the front of her teeth and also on the back side of her teeth. And we will do this again on all of her teeth. And that plaque comes right off. It also removes on the surface of the tooth a layer that we call the smear layer or the biofilm. And that layer is what collects stain from things that we eat and drink, like blueberries, coffee, tea, dark sodas, chocolate, cocoa, anything that has a color to it. That film can pick it up. But with the Profi paste, we're able to polish it all off. When we do polish all of her teeth, and we're going to rinse them off. Can I use your straw, baby? So you're wondering what the toothpaste tastes like. This paste probably tastes like raspberry or bubble gum or caramel. Something that's yummy. It's not bad tasting. The last step is a fluoride varnish. In the past, we always use fluoride gel. Now we're using this varnish. This varnish is a little creamy paste. See, it's not that much. Most of it is the vehicle that the fluoride is in. And we're going to take this paste and brush it onto your teeth. This provides a nice coat of fluoride onto your teeth that will last and continue to release fluoride over about 6 hours. However, the nice thing is that you're able to eat and drink right after. And the fluoride will continue to release. 6 hours, that's all we ask. Don't brush your teeth for 6 hours. It's the only time we're gonna say, don't brush your teeth. So that is the end of the cleaning. Super easy. You get a prize. You get a little bag with your toothbrush to take home with you. And then we see you again in 6 months and do it all over again. And we'll be so happy to see you. And we hope that you enjoy it. And we look forward to seeing you when it's time to come back to the office. We miss what we do. Taking off my gloves here. Taking off my mask. I took off my N95 because it was Gabriella. We love what we do, and we miss seeing each of you every day and looking at your progress every time that you come. The beauty of pediatric dentistry is that we get to see you when you're a little baby, usually, or a small child, a toddler, and so often we get to see you come in and now you're as old as Gabriella. And you have learned how to brush and you've learned how to floss. And we see your beautiful teeth, your beautiful faces, and we watch you grow. And we're so grateful that you give us the opportunity to do that. We look forward to seeing you. And until then, my friends, stay safe, stay well, brush and floss every day. Bye.